In this video, I discover that fitting used rear wiper motors is not as easy as I'd hoped. Well, I've got it on the desk. I've got Test Match Special playing in the background, dulcet tones of Jeffrey Boycott and Jonathan Agnew, just audible, hopefully not enough for copyright reasons. So stage one, because the rear wiper goes through the rear window, which they clearly just smashed out when breaking the spares car up, I need to dismantle. So I've just managed to undo that nut, and then hopefully that will come off. Yes, that's going to be a two-hand job. This is slightly seized on the shaft. This is the washer jet, by the way, built into the unit. So letting the penetrating oil have a soak. So we have an issue here where the wiper is stuck on the shaft. Not an uncommon problem, but yeah, proving quite difficult to actually do anything about. Not quite sure what to do at the moment. Penetrating oil has been tried. I'm just going to put the nut somewhere safe so I don't lose it, and may have to deploy violence. Aha! Violence and penetrating oil may be getting us somewhere. That is starting to spin on the shaft now. Let me get it to actually come off though. Hey! There we go. Give that a lick of paint because it's surprisingly rusty. And we have the motor off, so I can work out how it comes off, because we can see where the glass should go because it's still there. So presumably all of this. There we go. Ah, there we go. Nice big nut. I'm holding everything together. Turns out that's a 7/8, which seems unlikely, but nonetheless. And not too tight either. So that cap, and that nut, and that washer, and hopefully that assembly comes off, doesn't it? The washer assembly is on the outside. You'd have thought it would come off. Ah, and held on by the plastic pipe. Oh, plastic pipes are always fun to get off. I'm almost tempted to cut that pipe off, but I know what will happen. I then won't be able to find any of the appropriate length. So let's see if we can get either side of it and prise it off. There we go. Pipe is off. And now the assembly comes off and we can clean all the bits of broken glass out. Because there is an important piece, it's the rubber seal that stops the water coming in. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be damaged, that's good. And then we've got the assembly with a rubber seal on the other side, so that's what goes on the side, inside of the car. And then all this stuff goes on the outside. Next challenge will be to see if I can get this wiper blade off, because that seems very, very comfortable there. Alright, there we go. Now I'll have to order a separate wiper blade up. These 11mm ones are impossible to get here, which is slightly frustrating. Nonetheless, I think I'm going to go ahead. Right, just got back from the National Microcar Rally. Priorities. New wiper blade has been received, so I shall be able to turn all this into a working wiper unit, hopefully. Let's give that a go. Well, the good news is all the hardware seems to be here. We've got a bolt in the end of the washer pipe, and you can see the multi-plug. So I think the first priority is going to be to just get the motor plugged in before I actually fit it. So we've just got this one button here, so let's put the ignition on first of all, and see if pressing the button does anything. Yes. I wonder how you do screen wash. I have no idea where the screen wash is. It doesn't seem to be on the stalk. That seems to be very much front only. Oh, look at that triangle of doom. Oh, Mark 6 Fiesta also has a horrible triangle of doom. I think it's the Mark 6, might be the Mark 5. I can't really keep up. But yeah, no wash here. No, that's just bizarre. Oh well, let's refit items. Next stage will be to get rid of this blanking plug. Oh, that was easy enough. Right. I'm going to need both my hands to refit this, but it's just a case of attaching this. It will bolt on in various places. I'm not sure I've actually got the bolts. Oh, maybe I have. Oh no, it looks like they're excellent. They've been left there because one of them is the earth point for the heated rear window. So that shouldn't be any bother at all. Good times. There we go. So the motor's bolted in place. Bolted this outer seal and washer unit in place. A little cover over the nut there. It means we can apply some wiper. Let's see how that looks. I think that's good. And drop it down on there. It's not quite parallel with the screen bottom, but it might well settle in tightening. And wrong way. If anything, it's gone a bit the other way, but nonetheless, we'll see how that operates, shall we? Oh, this is exciting. CityRover with rear wiper. Now she looks complete. We're just about to run out of these, by the way. I've got more on the way, hopefully. Right, let's see. We now have a rear wiper. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, this is happy times. I still don't know how the wash works, but I have a rear wiper. I'm such a child. Oh. Right, let's just connect the wiper up anyway. The pump rather. Pump connects up just here. Oh, I might need two hands to arrange the pipe. The pipe seems in slightly the wrong place. Let me have a play with that. I don't think that's meant to happen, you know. Quality. Not sure if the reverse lights are working. I'm just running the engine just to charge everything up, because I've been doing a lot of fiddling about with lights. But I think the reverse lights are working both sides. What isn't working is the fog light on this, well, either side. And then the bulb looks alright. Maybe that the switch is knackered, because it isn't doing anything. There is a controller relay, but I don't think it's that. But when I press the fog light button, nothing's happening. I've replaced the fuse, so my heated rear window now works. And of course we've got the excitement of the working rear wiper, but nothing on the fog light. Huzzah! Oh, it does have fog lights. It turns out you have to press and hold the light switch. This is a very peculiar car. Right, so we've got a working wiper, got a working heated rear window, we've got working fog lights. Now I've learned that you have to hold the switch in, so that's all good. I've learned that the screen wash for the rear operates at the same time as the front. So if you squirt the front for a bit, you just get the front. If you squirt them for a lot, you get the rear. So we'll put the ignition on and we'll see how this goes. So I pushed a button in for the front wipers. I've got the bonnet raised at the moment because I've just disconnected the battery. And then at some point, there goes the rear. The rear one doesn't seem to be squirting very well, unfortunately, which makes me wonder if the pipe's popped off. Look at the dribble. This is why triangles of doom are a bad thing. I also noticed there's quite an echo in here. Maybe it's a sign of how tinny things are. Yes, the dribble is getting ready to set off on its new adventure. I'll have to reset the clock now. But the reason I did that, battery disconnect, was to see if the check engine light will go off. After I upset stuff yesterday. No. That's a sod. That means I might need a computer. Oh, hello, wherever you come from, go away. Don't want the flash. Yeah, I might need a computer to do that. That's annoying. I'm just going to go and check that the filler isn't just, the washer rather, isn't filling the boot with water. That's a distinct possibility. No, it doesn't seem to be leaking everywhere, so I suppose that's a good thing. I'm just going to disconnect the battery again in the forlorn hope that leaving this overnight disconnected will somehow refresh the ECU and stop it thinking there's a problem. So we shall drop the catch down and rest the bonnet dustly. Save me having to muck about with it next time. And yeah, in a future video there will be more happenings of this car. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. If you have the missing grille I need, the offside front, there's a near side on eBay annoyingly. I need an offside grille with fixings. If you have such a thing, let me know because I would like it. Otherwise, thanks for watching and I shall see you in a future video. Don't forget the various things that can be found at hubnut.org of a merchandise nature. Subscribe if you wish. Thank you very much. Farewell. Oh, we've got a Brucey bonus, and it's courtesy of Sean Cooper, who has sent me these fantastic, genuine CityRover wheel trims. Chuffed to bits about that, Sean, thank you. See if we can get these horrors off. Yep. There we go, I think. Yeah, snap. Wow. That's looking a bit better, I'd say. Oh, we'll make a smart machine out of it yet. Thanks, Sean. Also, Hubnut polo shirts are back in stock. We have a full range available at the store. Good times.